check or something. Oh shoot. No, I am so bitter actually. That buggy is one of my favorite buggies. Skins. Buggies. Type series. I hate it. I didn't have money actually I kinda just didn't want to spend. I don't really have money. A job right now. Kinda stuck in between dealing with all your remedial. Huh. Back to that topic actually. I had another topic I was gonna talk about. Just to like set this to the right mood actually, because I'm already fucked today. And this guy reminded me of it too. But back to the point. So the comment I made, like I tried going off like the whole same thought process in order to like make sure that like if it does even get thought of, I could at least like relay it towards the right spectrum of thoughts, not all the negative ones, and make sure that no one gets stuck in the wrong spectrum. So in that sense, the main issue that happened after I woke up, went through all my dream states and whatnot, just because all the pedophile companies that went around claiming to have all your kids and people protected, but don't, claim to be creating villains that were technically vigilantes, like mine, or me, that basically ousted all villains, all villainy, all reality checks in your fucking sick, sad pedophile fucking reality of a reality. So the pedophiles teamed up against me, and the pedophiles basically pointed out that Lex Luthor's pedophile ass had sided with pedophiles and whatnot, and pedophile basically retaliated all the voice actors and whatnot that they had throughout the years, throughout the last few years. This is usually how they control media. They try to use the voice actors, the artists, the main person, the main artist for the characters or face, whatever they're going off of per era. If they have like an actual individual artist for just the face alone, that's the artist that they're triggering. Unless they're doing dream states in your kids' heads that are like physical parts like bodies and shit, like they're raping bitches too. Like they have chicks like laid out or sprawled out in ways that you yourself would be like, oh yeah, a bitch is getting raped is what it is. So that the bitch can't lie about it either. She's endorsing the rape though. That's also why you're like, huh, why is it so like enjoyable? She's a pedophile bitch. She's endorsing everything negative. She's part of pedophilia and everything that the pedophile stood for. And they're like, oh, we'll just individually cut up everything that we do and we'll just be like, oh no, she is a pedophile bitch, part of pedophiles, and I just don't like let them script anything, or I don't really quote what pedophiles say anymore. But they basically, the pedophiles, sorry, not they, because they will use my image all the time. They're sorry, pedophiles will use my image all the time. So I try to reword it to avoid all these like mistakes and whatnot. But any misconveyed message at pivotal moments, or any moment, will really lead to that issue. And pivotal moments in this case, I guess, regardless of like vibe checks or anything, is at the beginning of the conversation, before you're actually able to deduce what I'm actually talking about and how I finally stifled upon this like overall breakthrough that caused me to actually be able to stop a lot of these remedial pieces of shit that eventually just became pedophilia, pedophile pieces of shit and whatnot. They thought, oh well, we were taught wrong. We'll go fucking dick around and be a bunch of pieces of shit in society and rape everyone and take all your money. But really, the pedophiles went around raping everyone, plagiarizing all my good work, making a bunch of pedophile renditions where they would just restrict a lot of your devices, restrict a lot of the stuff that happens, gets out through the network. Coders eventually leak everything because they know they'll get paid more by me through all the subsequent side networks. I don't fuck around. I don't deal with pedophiles. Pedophiles live at my house. Like the actual pedophiles that leaked all the pedophilia throughout all of what's considered now pedophilia. I would consider Earth, but holy shit, man. That shit's crazy. So, I mean, pedophiles basically even live here at my house now. The pedophiles claim to be out on vacation and whatnot, as the pedophiles roamed around raping a bunch of fucking females, but that's how the pedophiles cover up how many days really go by per day through their pedophiles that they have living around me. Pedophile already raped the bitch next door to me before the pedophile bitch had kid number 2. And then the pedophile bitch tries lying about it. And the pedophiles eventually lied so much that I was like, nah, fuck this shit. Pedophiles ended up losing all their stuff, all their houses, everything. The whole neighborhood that they passed one person around, that they raped day in and day out, fed shit, passed them around from house to house, forced them to reveal everyone else's trade secrets that they had already known. And they're like, oh yeah, we'll just get you drunk afterwards. Get you to fuck some like ugly bitch or something and shit. But I mean, like, basically they passed them around the wrong way. And then they would still even pass them around to people within my network. They started layering the house with people that I would be like, let's say I'm like creating a business for well, any business, and I'm prospecting for actual people, for real or for marketing material, and I'm looking for the most attractive. Anything that I might find attractive, any like even small features, and the second I even find them, or even the second I even go prospecting, I still keep a good what are they called? A good ledger, a good book, or I mean a good detailed list. A book to keep a detailed list of like every single person I encounter and deal with, or not encounter. Sorry, just gonna be bad. Of every person that I basically meet during my prospecting. Sorry, every person I meet during any prospecting. So that's basically what it becomes. Like if I'm prospecting for models or prospecting for just information or leads. Just because I consider it prospecting, though it's considered scouting. It started through the prospecting stage in my current system. Because I personally would not even hire. I wouldn't hire. I would have direct leads, or I would go out there myself and would be contacted directly by either major companies or, yeah, that's how it started, because it would be nothing but major companies, and that's the first way that it started, even in dream states. So it's the sad part, the downside. A lot of them got me really, well, there's all I was plagiarized by all the pedophiles by that point, and they sided against me. Pedophiles sided against me, and they, as of me, and I just kept going. I was like, all right, we'll just consider this like different dimensions, and just once you get bombed, that's just like a bad dream state section, so whatever, die. Complain about it some other time. I guess you guys had like spaceships anyways, so I guess that's where your actual transmissions are at, so that's legitimately what I was hoping would be dead. Any other words is how you pedophiles get your kids to get raped and whatnot. But it makes sense now. Now it makes sense as to how they made every comic based off of cities. And based off of how the pedophiles actually owned those certain cities. And then they made that Russell Crowe movie recently. Like this is all media pertaining to how I'm born and based off of my based off of me completely. I didn't really think much of it, but it's all completely me these last few years after I went through, really just got hit with that mental blockage. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna make as much of this as I can while I don't have a job. You know, while I'm looking for a job. Sorry, not so much while I don't have a job. While I'm looking for a job, I'm gonna be as effective as possible, as efficient as possible. I'm gonna try to get rid of as much back pain as possible, just in case I have to get back out into a construction job and have to do like actual low tier, like be actual like just in case even if I'm a supervisor or something, just in case I have to do any actual work, like just in case I have to work for like a startup company even. I basically figured like my best options to actually make money. Like, so I thought of like the best ways to basically prepare myself for everything. Like I even got down to the point of basically even sleeping in certain directions, certain ways, just to make sure I was more inclined to have a better night's sleep, to be able to think everything thoroughly. But oh man, I got stuck at the low tiers. That's how this happened. I got plagiarized due to the fact that half of this was even just intended to bypass all the issues. That's crazy. That's how they did it. Pedophiles got into through a bunch of what are now considered pedophiles. We got wish of remedials. So due to my remedial self, I'm gonna start editing everything that I say. So, welcome back. I'm just joking. That's so clutch. Oh man. So the reason that PUBG released this outfit and pedophiles, aka Fortnite, released their pedophile trooper outfit. There's like Skull Trooper, their technical pedophile outfit, whatever. The pedophile trooper outfit. Sorry. To this like skull outfit was due to the fact that the pedophiles covered up and falsified information through pedophile network. Technically, all these pedophiles became synonymous for claiming to be each other. They even started doing like Attack on Titan type pedophile type techniques by switching faces instead of teeth. They switch faces, appearances. And that's how the pedophile joke became the joke. Pedophile Victor technically looks like someone completely different in the image. And when you see pedophile, it's pedophile. That's how pedophiles went around from network to network, raping, plagiarizing, pedophiling everything with pedophiles. That's how the pedophiles used them as the pedophile system. But he used these words. It was basically identical to their images, but they're not. This is the original pedophile board that they had, that they sold from network to pedophiles, to entice your kids, that they have a chance to be like pedophiles, or the other pedophiles, but really they just kind of raped them, and then they give them this fucking pedophile bitch rendition. Oh, sorry, then they give them this bitch rendition. which might be the other pedophile bitch, or she aggroes out and sends her kids to get fucking raped by, and I don't mean rape, but legit, I don't mean like actually fucking butthole raped, because they don't start out like violating them in technical ways. It's like hazing, so they start hazing them by raping them with their mother's vaginas and shit of that nature. As like not a joke, but that's the best way to put it. Like dream state to dream state, you have no control of your body in comparison to like a bunch of pedophile churches that know more. And whether you beat them to something, they'll just reverse it and beat you with all their pedophile remedialities. I had to contact the NSA to get rid of my documents from the pedophile church in order for me to start my process to leave that church. Sorry, I had to contact the NSA to start removing my documents from the church. The Mormon church is technically what they're synonymous for. The LDS church, sorry, is what I was shooting for. But that's what the other. Well, that's what. Basically, I'm trying to figure out what they're technically using as the current VPN type pedophile structure that they've been falsifying. They plagiarized and whatnot. So I'm trying to decipher what system is being used. So that's kind of why I go through these kind of basic wordplay type issues. Also, it makes sense. Inclined to say something, but only due to certain reasons. Stuck in thought. Due to being stuck in thought. But being stuck in thought is not progressively what you do due to the fact that you'll forget too quick. But back to the point. So offsetting what they do, what they consider blessings, shit of that nature. Falsifying information to you due to the fact that you have an electrical current running from hand to hand, I mean throughout your body, left side of your brain, left hand, right side of your brain, right hand, easy way to seduce, make it seem like magic. First time your kid gets provoked by me the right way without all their falsified like systems, and how they also raped your wives and violated them with the fact that they roam around claiming to have more than you, but really they just roam around with one lie, one simplified lie that they roam around raping all your kids' assets and everything that your kids will ever own. Due to the fact that they bring another element, a basic element, that they also raped towards your kid, that they'll rape your kids' wives, rape your kids' assets right before your kid even sees a person, right before your kid even gets to this school. They're already pre-screened as to what females they'll find attractive. I'm smarter than you, not you smarter than me. Remember this before I get any further into this conversation. Pedophiles are what make you think different. Just get it through your head. I'm smarter than you, not you smarter than me. I just don't say it, and I just don't expect you to realize it the wrong way, which is impossible. But you know, getting stuck in the clouds is kind of possible. So just lie to yourself that you'll eventually never lie to yourself again. But you know, there's something that will get your head really out of your ass real far. But back to the point. So by them lying that they have more money, well, I mean they roam around raping certain elements, certain sections. They violate you through certain other religions that have tried doing it through other elements. They'll lie about it, just like the other pedophiles and other pedophiles have lied for centuries. But these are worse pedophiles, the worst of the worst pedophiles, which is what I call religions now. They're all just pedophile sex. They're all just pedophilia spewing throughout the world. what were once considered offices of good rapport or government offices are now just pedophile cesspools using my identity to lie to society about what they do or claim to be doing is good work through their foundation or why they uphold their pedophile fucking values, which is what they lie to you, is why they uphold their other values, but you just don't know the difference in the vibe that they send you. You're just like, oh, well, fuck, dude, I gotta get through my day. I'm busy. Fuck out of here. Hey, are you gonna tell me what's the quickest route for me to get through my day? I don't want to deal with all. I don't have time to deal with the extraneous stuff. It's not that I don't want to deal with it. I want to make sure I get the right answers. Is what he's even telling me now that he blocked me. But you know, can you get me through my day quicker? I'll make your day happier, quicker, better, work for you, make you healthier. Just by seeing me, you'll be like, holy shit, I can live like 1,000 years now. I'm just joking. Or now I'm naturally aging the right way. Now I see why physics is physics. Opposed to this fake feeling. Get back out into the water. It's a logical water sports. It's hilarious. Oh man, this sucks. Man, I'm stuck. No wonder I was seeking water. Seeking lotion. Then I thought cream. I was seeking creams, and then I was like, oh man. I'm thinking ocean. Shut out a little bit. It's exploration. It's the current way to get some real physics. Only real way. So you can at least break through certain speeds within the regulator. It's combustion, it's gas. Can't really overly regulate that. I mean, it can be regulated. You can regulate that through electricity technically to a certain extent, but you know, the pedophiles would technically completely use the next extent of what I can really regulate it to and completely ruin your day. So I'll just say I'll leave it at like a random algorithm, or at least like a certain number. Certain spectrum. I mean, I'd lie to you and say that it doesn't happen, but I've also used to be really, well, I still am, but I have this like towel that I hang, where I used to have, I used to have like right next to my sink. And I would sometimes toss it on these placeholder spot. When I got into these heavy set dream states, it was kind of lavish, whatever. You can tell like the different. Sorry, not to get into any hype. But whatever, it's completely different people. Just so you know, it's like a popular singer hiring a body double to pose as them at basic parties and whatnot. It's not worth it because it's not like they're getting the popularity that they're looking for. So don't do it. Don't hire any of these. It's not worth it. Even the real ones aren't worth it due to the fact that they all cited and established their pedophilia, they're pedophiles. So they will never change. Get it through your fucking heads. That's why these fucking pedophile companies can barely hire anyone out, and end up dealing with the other pedophile companies that went around plagiarizing and raping everyone for all their pedophile structures. And we're like, oh, we're just like you. And they went around pedophiling everything and got pity through everything by using all their pedophiles to get pity. Pedophiles roamed around covering it up through pedophiles. Pedophiles and pedophiles and pedophiles. Like the worst of the worst. Though they all have like regular names. They did it for one sole purpose. It's rape and pillaging and whatnot. Whether your country's claimed allegiances or not. It's not country, it's every country. It's regardless, country to country, inter-country. It's business. It's what they try to call it, but no, they're pedophiles claiming to be me. So it's not business, but you know, it's something similar to what I would do. Is the best way I could put it. So don't side with any of them. I'll eventually establish companies that I would side with, and I eventually establish like proper sectors. I established the public sector, basically. Anything else is basically pedophiles or pedophilia claiming to be on my side, so I don't establish anything else. I establish it better than government, since most of those are just a bunch of pedophiles hired by a bunch of government entities that can't really control anything due to the fact that they don't get paid enough, and they get paid by pedophiles all the time to cover everything up. So I mean, that's your loss, not mine type reality is what they tell me. So I'm just like, well, yeah, I mean, we can repurpose those offices afterwards. Just do it through don't pay. Yeah, you got caught too soon. That's what this was. That's they tried to not. I doubt they're working for me. That's what it is. All their pedophiles don't ever really side. The pedophiles are just going off of, oh, I know, I fucked that one bitch that pedophile sent me, and I'm your main fucking person in the city of San Diego. So, I mean, if pedophile sent me a bitch I fucked, man. No, I was saying, and it was one of those blonde bitches that this guy's into. So, you know, his name's Face, and damn, dude. You're saying that pedophile bitch that pedophile sent me is one of the pedophile bitches that they've been raping back and forth from network to network to anyone that's willing to claim to be Face? Oh, fuck, man. No, they got me on indictment. Son of a bitch. And that's how the pedophiles roam around from network to network, avoiding being indicted. They're like, oh, no, we're selling them the pedophile bitch that you see right here on this image. Dude, look. It doesn't change per click. Oh, whoops. No, that's just a character model rendition. Even though your Asian guy without his face stuff and outfit looks exactly like the Asian guy they killed a few years ago. Oh, whoops, wait, no, I mean, like, yeah, see, that's why they're all wearing the glasses now to cover up. They're really slimy. Do you see how pedophile just try to repurpose everything and anything I do? They plagiarize everything that is instantaneous now. Vibe check. Reality check. Oh, that's clutch. pedophile sided with pedophiles. That's why pedophile died. That's why. Well, pedophile died of cancer. That's why they use pedophile to get back into your kids' network. Since you don't see your actual pedophiles' faces, and the pedophile covers up the ethnicity of all the pedophiles. Oh, they're like just Mexican like me. And they play that handsome boy Asian Mexican. Oh no, they're part of me. What are you talking about? That voice acting is someone completely different. That's what. Don't listen to the people mocking me. Listen to pretty boy me. They even have their pedophile Asians roaming around in the music industry right now, using like different editing techniques to roam around from network to network until they expose who they really are by like they do like a 500 series of 500 image series of images where they progressively like just reduce their chins, reduce certain features, and also do certain features to gain appeal. And then they transition it to you only seeing the CD cover, but you don't know which CD cover and how often they transition certain features and they falsify information through all the pedophile networks like this. This is an old BTS system that BTS learned from. These are companies that I had protected or some sort of that nature that claimed to be worthy of paying me or something, or that would have paid me or something. But they ended up like not really like pedophile here. This pedophile really only got anything due to me and claimed to be on my side. So that's how the pedophiles run around falsifying information through through pedophiles and whatnot, through like pedophiles. Actually, yeah, it was through pedophile Trump. It was through that pedophile organization. It's one of those pedophiles before him had roamed around in my country, pedophiling everything, claiming to be gaining protection from me, claiming to be on my side opposed to pedophiles. But they fucking ruined everything. They sold their pedophile bitches to pedophile. Actually, at least they sold them back and forth to only the guards and whatnot, supposedly at one point, which is cool. Which was smart, at the very least. At the very least, they kept them away from pedophiles. Fucking right, because that's also how they covered up with how the pedophiles had gotten in. And supposedly that's how they did that whole paparazzi bullshit ass story, dude, how the pedophiles falsify information. So it was just to falsify how everything really happened. Through the fact that they used the other pedophile scandal of Kate Middleton basically starting off with a younger brother and then ending up married pedophile starting off with a younger brother and ending up married with the older brother. And that's how pedophile would just get someone voice actor to get the word older brother. Or me going and saying older brother at any other point or whatever. Pedophile bitch has a pretty well-paid network of pedophiles that rape and pillage and pedophile through like Amazon and whatnot. They cover up their jobs through simple shipping jobs because the pedophiles will transfer. It's all rape systems. It's just whether you're getting paid or not is what they'll make you inclined to realize. Like, are you getting paid to get raped? No, well, I'm getting you paid to get raped. And that's a lie. The pedophile is just basically raping you and everyone in your network. And that's technically what happens. Fucking A, bro, unfortunately. Yeah, I hate my voice fluctuating so much, but this happens. I thought I'd have a good day, but anytime I wake up getting misread, I know something went wrong savagely to the point where I'm not getting paid, so I'm solid. And they even restarted airplane activity in my virtual zone that I live in. Oh, fuck, my earplug fell out. Oh, that's cool. My earpiece got stuck in the ear. Oh, it's savage.